Heyo, welcome back to Thoughts and Opinions Are Our Own. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Kirk.
Kirk.
Yes.
We are in a very interesting season right now in our lives.
Interesting season, Jordan, for you and for me, and probably for the world, to be honest.
And for our family.
And for our family. Lots of process.
Yeah, for sure.
In recent events. But one good thing that we would like to discuss tonight is your youngest sister and my youngest daughter, Ayslinne. And not only are we going to discuss Ayslinne, she is a special guest speaker for our pod tonight.
Oh my gosh, Ayslinne, hi!
Ayslinne!
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Thank you for being our second guest speaker.
And for listening.
And for being a fan of the pod. I know you've listened to the previous podcasts that we've had, so thank you.
Feeling the love.
Now you're seeing the actual behind the scenes events here. We think you have interesting stories to share with our listening audience, and so we're going to get right into it. Yes?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
So we have 3 cats in our family. Butterscotch, Hadley, and Adeline, and pretty much your whole life we've had pets, we've had cats. And I know, like, for American culture, obviously the most, domesticated, popular animals are dogs and cats. So we think you have an interesting story because not only do you love animals and you especially love dogs, but you have decided to basically turn your passion into a career working with dogs. Is this correct?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. Not, unless you're going into, veterinary medicine or you're working at a zoo or, save the whales or whatever, but you've chosen a different path. So explain a little bit, your recent job experience working with animals, specifically with dogs.
Yeah, so originally when I was younger, I didn't always want to work with dogs. Like, I've always wanted to be, like, a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
But then that quickly turned around. We had a family friend. They had a dog. And, one day they knew how much, like, I really liked them. So they would bring her over. I would get to play with her, kind of, treat her as, like, she was my own dog.
Sure.
And so, we'd spend time together. Like, I'd take her out on walks. We'd even go to her house, kind of spend time with them and play with her a little bit. And then that's when I kind of quickly realized, oh, hey, I really like dogs. I think I can make this like into a great career. I can see myself doing something, working with dogs. Yep. And then that's just kind of what kind of came about with me wanting to work with dogs. And I have worked at a doggy daycare boarding place for like a year and a half.
What was that like?
It was great. Obviously, you're with dogs all day, kind of just watching them. I will say, though, walking in, though, like, you're with dogs, but it's a lot of work. It's not going to be easy, of course. Like, it's not going to be chill and relax because our capacity is 100 dogs.
100 dogs in the same facility?
Yes. It's kind of a small business, So
it's like a hotel almost for dogs.
Yeah, basically. But you're not just watching one dog. You're watching everybody, making sure they're getting along with everyone.
Sure.
Kind of seeing, personality-wise, because some dogs can't be with other dogs, so you kind of have to see, kind of use your judgment too. Who does well with who? Okay. And you want to make sure everyone's obviously playing safe. They're having fun because these are people's babies. Like, they're actually like people's kids. Yes. They treat them like they're kids. So we
obviously act like kids?
Yes. We have it's 4 months old and older.
Oh my God.
So obviously we have puppies. And we have to teach them what's right and what's wrong. Right. So obviously treat them like kids. Yeah. But we just want to make sure, they're doing well, they're playing with others.
Do you give them baths
having
and showers?
Fun. Yeah, we do grooming services. Take some dogs out on walks.
Sometimes you have to
if
call them
needed.
back.
Yes, there's that as well. So it's a lot of work. It's not just, I'm with dogs, like I just get to pet them. It's more than that. And most important key is you want to make sure that you're in a good mood because I said, they have human emotions. Right. So they can feed off with whatever you're feeling. Okay. Whether you're feeling stressed, happy, you just want to make sure you're positive, you're happy because, dogs can feed off of that. They don't want to feel uncomfortable with you or with
so you
any
need like
dog.
a trust with them almost.
Yeah. So, and that's key to build a trust with the dog, get them to trust you, make sure they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
Well, you seem
very cool.
Yeah, you seem very passionate about that. Another interesting story that we would like to discuss here.
You're famous, brah.
Is yes, you have some kind of celebrity
brush with fame.
Brush with destiny. Yes.
Okay.
In fact, this is a true story. I was watching a video earlier today by Taylor Swift. Obviously very popular artist, and I know the
Swifties unite.
the joke is that Taylor's broken up with another guy.
Yeah,
oh, she's going to write another number one best-selling album.
But they're bangers, though.
Well, they usually got. So, but for you, Ayslinne, you actually have someone else has written a song about you. Is this correct?
True fact.
Oh my goodness.
It is real. Yeah, I still can't believe it either.
So, two questions on that. First off is, what was your first reaction when you realized I'm actually having a song? So it's in the mix right now. So it's not actually.
It's not out right
it's
now.
Not released yet.
In the process. The lyrics are there.
Okay.
It's there.
Okay.
But as far as
you haven't heard the song yet.
No, okay. I haven't. As far as like the music going, I have not.
It's being published.
Yeah.
But it's being recorded, written, produced. Okay.
Yeah, that's all in the works.
Do you have like an ETA on when it comes out?
No, probably in a few months, maybe next year. So, we'll see.
This is an up and coming artist, but circling back to the first two questions is, number one, what was your initial reaction when you realized this person is actually writing a song about you? Number one. Number two, did they have to ask you for your permission for them to write about a song about you?
All right, yeah. So my first immediate thought was, I'm sorry, what? The word would be confused. So I was confused for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But also I was kind of like, okay, sure, why not? But clearly I saw that I mean so much to this person.
Sure.
Obviously I have a great impact on them.
Yeah.
We seem to have like a close relationship. So the fact that they took the time to actually sit down, think of like words to say, and just put them on paper and just start creating music. I mean, it's like unbelievable. Like,
that's a huge compliment.
It's really, it meant so much to me, and it's so crazy because I've always wanted like someone to write a song about me. Like someone famous, obviously. But I mean, this also works too. Like I can say like this works.
One day this person might be famous.
Yeah, it meant so much to me that someone actually like wrote a song about me.
Okay.
And I did love it. I saw the lyrics, and it did mean a lot to me, so there was good to it. And then
is this song part of an album that this artist is releasing?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to be on an album.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Basically. Wow. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. So
no big deal.
Any negative aspect to it?
Yeah. There were some. I was like, oh, okay, like that's how you really feel. Okay, so sorry, but I mean, obviously, I think this person was kind of going through something, and they kind of felt like some strong emotions, so they just wanted to put it out on there, and I'm like, okay, like I can't argue on that.
Did they ask you for your permission?
They did not.
Ooh.
So that's why it surprised me.
Yeah.
Kind of took me like, oh, okay, didn't even know you were planning on doing that.
You're still cool with that. Like you're okay with that.
For the most part.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I mean, I'm not gonna say like, no, you can't write a song about me. So I mean, yeah, I value it. I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Well, we are excited. Obviously,
I can't wait to hear it.
We'll have to look for it on the charts on the Spotify or YouTube
Billboard
or
top 10.
Top 10, of course.
I'm super excited.
It's always the Radio Disney countdown.
Radio Disney, maybe. And then our last segment here with you is you are also at an interesting time in your life. Not to be too cliche, but like, it's you've come into a time where it's kind of like a crossroads.
Yeah.
You've had some major decisions to make in terms of, do I go to the left, do I go to the right, do I keep going straight? So explain to us where you are and some doors that have opened now for you, because I know obviously you've lived here in Michigan pretty much your whole life, but now you have an opportunity to move away, fly away from the nest per se, and go to the East Coast. And so share again what some of those opportunities are.
Yeah, so a few months ago, my sister, my other sister, I should say,
Sayla,
yeah, she brought this like proposal to me. She was like, hey, I'm moving into a new apartment.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool if you were to come live with me.
Okay.
I think it'd be fun. You know, you've been in Michigan your whole life.
Yeah.
You know, I think being at the East Coast, it'll give you like new opportunity, a nice fresh start. Like the scenery is great. I think you would love it. Branching out, being a little bit more independent.
Yeah, sure.
Away from home, kind of get you like a sense of how the real world works. So I was like, kind of took that into consideration, kind of thought about it. You know, I just wanted to make sure like I was making the right decision.
So how did you know like this is the right decision for you?
Yeah. So I just kind of was, you know, praying about it, kind of getting like answers, signs,
like confirmation.
Yeah. Obviously, like, should I be doing this right now, or should I wait, like push it back just like a couple years down the road? Like maybe I should just, you know, kind of just keep doing what I'm doing now, just wait like a little bit later. But I prayed, I got some signs, I'd like to think, and I feel like I'm called to go there.
Okay.
Well, that's a big word.
I think it would be good for me. Obviously, I'm excited, you know, living with my sister. We have a great relationship. It will be fun. I haven't seen her in a while, so it'd be great to reconnect with her.
Yeah, definitely.
I am nervous, obviously, so it's a different state.
And I was going to ask you, are there mixed emotions then?
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster I'm going through. So I'm like happy, excited, but nervous at the same time.
Well, you can always come back if it doesn't work out. I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah, that is true. But we're hoping for the best for right now. So
I should have gone to the East Coast. I just stayed in the Midwest. Rookie mistake.
I think people can relate to that though, because I think, as you know, some people have different job opportunities waiting for them. Hey, I'm still going to stay in the same state, or that. Yeah, if I graduate from high school, I'm gonna leave, home. I'm gonna go to a college. Jordan, you did that. Mm-hmm. I did that, a while back, obviously. So I think people can relate to that, or just say, hey, like you said, change the scenery. I've been in a certain part of the country. Obviously, here in the U.S. we have 50 states. You don't have to always live in the same state over and over, your whole life. But also, I think this is an exciting
50
time.
nifty.
50 nifty. This is also an exciting time for you because, like you said, sometimes it's just the same old, kind of like that movie, Groundhog's Day.
My God.
And it is a great movie, by the way. My opinion, it's a great movie.
Oh, it's
with a deep, dark, comedy message. But some people just feel like they get stuck in a rut. And so it sounds like for you now, you have taken this opportunity to say, hey, it is time for a change. Talk to me about, do you have things already set up? Yes, you have your sister, with the connections there. Do you have a job? Do you have any other career opportunities?
Yeah. So I've had 3 interviews right now. So nice. I'm still kind of in the mix of kind of deciding. But I'm really excited about this one job because it is dog training. Okay. There is a dog trainer. Okay. I had an interview. She seemed really nice. I'm super excited. Again, dog training is kind of something that I've kind of wanted to do.
Passion.
Yeah, it's something I've been leaning towards to do. So I'm super excited about that. I mean, I hope it goes well.
Of course.
So I'm hoping for the best.
I'm really excited for you.
Yeah. So I'm still working with dogs, but I'd like to see that go into something further down the road.
Further down the line. Well, I think that's great. I think
I'm excited.
You've got a song currently being written, recorded, produced.
I know. Who are you? Who's my little sister?
Goodness. You've got this great job opportunity. Sounds like on the East Coast again, reconnecting with your other sister, and then your passion with animals and specifically dogs. I think is pretty comes across very clear. So
absolutely.
We will, Jordan. Can we do a part 2 maybe?
Oh, for sure.
Down in the line, in the future, catching up with Ayslinne.
Ooh,
nice.
And seeing how all these again new opportunities have hopefully like you said come into the right way and but you seem really excited. You seem very happy about your decision making, and like I said, I think a lot of people can relate to that when when there's a job opportunity, when there's a new traveling, hey, I'm thinking about moving, here or there. I think, there's some nerves, but at the same time, I'm if you feel and you said you prayed about it, you got some confirmation. I think that's really key for people who have that strong faith. and belief that, God's looking out for you. He has a plan and purpose for your
Definitely.
life. So I think that's cool. I think you're going about it the right way. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This has been
good.
Fun on the East Coast, Ayslinne.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
We will, we'll catch up with you later on.
All right. See you later, Ayslinne.
Rock and roll.